Hi all, welcome back to VIP, the first and original virtual interactive perfumery experience by Cameron. So in 2021 I have the idea to bring VIP to a more global and broader audience. Therefore, I have decided to include some technical chapters in this series. This one will revolve around fragrances for air care. Air care is possibly the most challenging of all fragrance applications together with laundry care. But why is it so challenging to formulate a good fragrance for air care? The key words are first, evaporation, and second, diffusion. A fragrance for air care should obviously smell pleasantly, but it should as well diffuse progressively, adequately, and in a defined number of days, as shown in the packaging of the finished products. Haven't you ever bought a fragrance for reed diffuser, for instance, that at some point stops evaporating and gets stuck in the bottle? This happens because very heavy molecules have been used in the formulation of this fragrance, and those ingredients are not optimum for air care. So they get stuck in the thin channels in the rattan sticks. That's why they get blocked. As you can see, air care poses immense challenges while formulating. At Cameron Application Labs, we have been testing the 2,000 raw materials that compose our palette, our piano, and we have been observing which are the ones that evaporate well and the ones that don't. So therefore we have created an internal library in our formulation software which tells us which are the ingredients that are optimum for air care, the ingredients which are not, and the maximum dosage we can use of each of those ingredients. This way our perfumers can work more efficiently, and we ensure that the formulas we offer for air care are working adequately. So to evaluate how our air care fragrances evaporate, we perform evaporation tests in our olfactory cabins in our application labs, where our technicians weigh each day how much quantity regarding the initial fragrance has evaporated, day by day, and we note it down. We start in day one with an initial quantity, in this case it's 20 grams. So each day our technicians will weigh how much quantity has evaporated. So in day two we see that 0.85 grams have evaporated. The idea is that each day we get a smaller quantity that tends to zero over the 25 days, which is the objective of evaporation set by the client. So in the end, we must make sure that each day the evaporation quantity is similar, and we will obtain this graph, which is a descendant straight line objectively, which starts at 20 grams in this case, which is the initial quantity, and tends to zero. This is a great evaporation curve for an air care fragrance. In a more conceptual dimension, to me, fragrances for air care should grab us in comfort, you know, this homey feeling, but also should increase our presence and our connection into the moment. Hence, a fragrance for air care could intensify our moments, engraving them with vividness. A beautiful fragrance always surrounds us with warmth and beauty. It is always a positive addition to our days. So, it's a very simple way to make our days better. A sparkling and textured shower gel during the morning shower, a wow fragrance that enhances our identity, a comforting air scent in the office, a delicate candle lit before going to bed. Think of it, it never fails. I actually discovered the value of fragrances, that they constitute a positive addition to our days during a trip to Sri Lanka. So I was having a meeting in the middle of nowhere, like 300 kilometers far from Colombo. It took me over 7 hours to reach there. Infrastructures are not well developed there. So when I reached the place and I sat with the client, he was not feeling well and he was not willing to smell, so I was dispatched in 30 minutes. I felt so frustrated and drained. When I arrived to my hotel room, I closed my eyes and instantly opened a bottle of fragrance. So I smelled it and it transported me to home. It instantly made me feel better, more comforted, and I understood how a fragrance can create a good impact in so many scenes and moments during the day. So thinking of these COVID days where we cannot barely travel, we have created the Journey collection for air care. We want to bring back all the emotions associated with traveling: discovery, adventure, exoticism, mystery, multicultural fusion, new flavors and smells, the vibrancy of those landscapes we contemplated, the emotions we felt back in time. If you are interested in our collection, The Journey, do contact your sales representative. I would be very happy to share this piece of work with you. I hope you found this installment interesting and that this brief introduction into air care will help you develop your new projects. Stay tuned for new contents, and meanwhile, stay healthy and safe.